Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video, I am going to be sharing with you my 25 of 2025. So what this is a really lovely selection of books that I have selected from my collection to really kind of show some attention to next year, and with the hopes of completing them eventually. They do not have to be completed in 2025. It's not going to happen, and I'm not going to put that pressure on myself. But like I said, these are books that I've pulled from my collection that just really appeal to me, and I would love to work in them next year. Now, I've been using my 2025 colouring planner. This was created by the incredible Amanda from Amanda Colours here on YouTube. So I will link Amanda's channel in the video description for you, along with anyone else who I mention in this video, be it, you know, if they're a YouTube creator or on Instagram. I will put all of their information in the description for you to go and check them out at your leisure. So as you can see, I have decorated my planner. I've got some Carla Magana stickers here. This one, I think this was from Making Myths on Etsy. Yeah, so as you can see, I've got my planner kind of set up, ready and raring to go. I've customized it to how I want it. But there is a section here that Amanda has given us here. Now she has labelled it as books to complete. Like I said, I would like to complete these books eventually, but they do not have to be completed in 2025. So here is where I have listed the books that I really want to focus on. So you can see that I have a list of 33. So I am fully aware that this is called 25 of 2025. However, 10 of the books are going to be project books that Conor and I are going to work on together. Conor is my partner. He has a channel here on YouTube. So what we have done is we have chosen 5 Disney books and 5 non-Disney books to work in, and then also a little something extra on the side. So 11 are kind of what I will be working on with Conor. So then if I took 11 away, that would leave me with 22. A few of those are project books with other people as well. I mean, I guess I could add another 3 books, and that would bring my total to 25, not including the books I'm working on with Conor. But do you know what? I think for now I'm good. So just be mindful that even though I have called this video 25 of 2025, I actually have 33. But you know, anyway, I'm waffling. I'm really sorry. But yeah, so I've got, you know, all the books sort of listed here, and then I do want to come up with a chart. Maybe I'll do it in my blank bullet journal, where I have the name of the book, and then draw a chart, you know, and sort of do the boxes and number them with however many pages are in that book, and then tick off the pages as they are complete, so I can see my progress with each book. I'd really like to do that. So yeah, I've got kind of a lot to do, but I'm actually really excited to start making progress, getting things done, organised and in place, ready for when we hit New Year, which it's coming around so quick. It's actually quite scary. So I am recording this on Monday the 16th of December. Yeah, so what I will do, I will share with you first of all the books that Conor and I will be working on together, and then I will show you the other books that I have picked from my collection. You know, and during the year, if I find there's books that I want to kind of swap out for something else, I will do that. I don't want to be too restrictive on myself. I do want to have that flexibility. And this is also not to say that these are the only books I will work in next year. Absolutely not. I will work in my other books as well, but these are just ones that I'd really kind of really like to sort of zone in and focus on. So if there are any of these books that you would like to buddy colour from, please let me know and we can arrange that for next year. Not a problem at all. And now that I have my planner, I can sort of schedule it in. So I'm kind of keeping myself accountable and I'm not losing track of, you know, buddy colours and whatnot. Okay, I have been waffling for 5.5 minutes, so let's just get straight into it. So the first few books I will show you are the 5 non-Disney books that I will be working on with Conor. The first one is this one. This is the DreamWorks official colouring book. As you can see, I've got a bit of washi tape here, so this book has not been worked in yet. And this was a gift from Conor over a year ago, about a year, 2 years ago. And it is brilliant. The paper in here is really, really nice. It is double-sided, but, you know, I can work with it. And there's some pages that I did say to Conor, I would even just happily colour those with like my twistable crayons, you know. But we've just got such a lovely selection. So we've got Puss in Boots, Humpty Dumpty, we've got those. We've got our characters here from Madagascar. Love it. Melman, this dude here, the giraffe, he's my favourite. I think him and Gloria, oh my goodness, they're amazing. But yeah, I think he's super, super fun. Love these little penguin dudes. So cute. So we've got those. We've got our Kung Fu Panda characters. So just lots in here to really kind of keep you busy. So much fun. Shrek. Love it. Absolutely love it. But they've put my favourite pages at the front. So you will see these in just a second. Here we go. We have the characters from How to Train Your Dragon. I love these movies. Toothless is just the cutest. But I just think these pages are going to be so much fun to colour. I love him. Fish Legs, I think he's called. Astrid. Yeah, I think these are going to be brilliant. It is a shame that they're it's a shame that they're double-sided. I would love it if they were single-sided, but again, I'm not gonna leave sleep over it. I can work with them. But this is my favourite, this one here, with all of the dragon trainers here. I've got Hiccup, I've got the twins. Yeah, it's just brilliant. So we will be working in that one. The next one is The Pumpkin Killer. This is by Lainey Dow. I first saw this book, I think it was on Jamie's channel, and I absolutely loved it. I showed Conor, he really liked it, so I got us both a copy of this book, and it is so much fun. These are single-sided on Amazon paper, and they do not take long to colour at all. So we've done this one so far. This was the first page I coloured in here in October. So there's my Hannibal Lecter page. And as you can see, this was just alcohol markers and a bit of gel pen. A little bit of glossy accents here on the brain. Nothing fussy, nothing fancy, but I really like how it turned out. So yeah, like I said, these pages are just so much fun. I love this one of the Mad Hatter. I absolutely love that page. I think this is the one that Conor wants to do next, this clown here. So they're just so fun. I think they're brilliant. So that is The Pumpkin Killer by Lainey Dow. Next we have this one. This is Creepy Kawaii by Kevin Teo Art. Conor bought me this book very, very recently. As you can see, I haven't coloured in it yet. But yeah, we would love to work in this one. There is just the most fantastic pages. These are, again, single-sided. These are just a couple of bonus pages we've got here in the back. This is my favourite one of the bonus pages. You've got Gru and then the minions here. I cannot wait to do that page. I think it's brilliant. This is my first book by this artist and I love it. And I currently have my eye on his, I think it's Fairy Tales. Fairy Tale colouring book. I've got my eye on that one. But they're just amazing. I cannot wait to work in this book. It makes me smile just looking at them. I think they're brilliant. It's so good. Golem. Yeah, I just think they are so good. Okay, this one, Beetlejuice. This is the page that I would like to do in this book first. I love it. I've seen the first film, and I'll be honest, my loves, I'm not a fan. I'm so sorry for those of you who love it. I apologise. It's just, I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, but it wouldn't bother me if I didn't watch it again. But I love this page. I love this page. So I cannot wait to work on this one. And then we've got here in the front, Kevin has provided us with thumbnails for all of the pages that we've got here. So there is that one. If you would also like links to purchase any of the books that I'm showing in this video, please let me know and I will get those links for you. So yeah, that is not a problem. So the fourth one that we have chosen is 50 Vacation Miniatures by Camellia Angel Cover. We are both, Conor and I, big fans of her artwork. Was it last year? We were working through the 50 Farmers Miniatures book together, but I think we've both said we want to get a replacement copy and kind of have another go at doing over a lot of the pages in that you know we just weren't happy with. But this one, oh, there's just nothing not to love. It's brilliant. I've done this one. And in Camellia's books, I really enjoy sort of basing them with alcohol markers and then going in with twistable crayons and gel pens. That is kind of how I really, really enjoy these pages. And the majority of the time, if you've been with me for any stretch, you may recall that I like to go in with a compass and draw a circle behind, you know, sort of behind the image, just to give it a little bit of a background without being overwhelmed by all this empty space on the page. I just like to kind of do that, and then it kind of centers it and, you know, just kind of sits it nicely on the page, in my opinion. But yeah, such a cute book. And this one, my gold paint went really kind of weird there, but that's okay. I like my little Nuvo Pure Sheen confetti stars there in the background. I think that is very cute. This was a buddy colour with Conor, this one. And I put glossy accents on the ice cubes. So, yeah, I really like how that one turned out. So adorable. But I can't wait to come in here and just, you know, work more in this book. And then the next one that we chose is this one. This is 50 monster themed miniatures, and as you can see, I haven't worked in this book yet. I've had it for a while, and yeah, I've just not coloured in it yet, so I'm really looking forward to us working in this one together as well. A lot of the monsters in here remind me of Ludo from Labyrinth, so there's definitely going to be some monsters in here with the Ludo colour palette. Love this page. Absolutely love it. Just so cute. I adore Camelia's imagination. I just think it's brilliant. And the way she draws her characters is just so ridiculously cute. There's, in my opinion, there's just nothing not to love. They're just like the cutest. Yeah, they're adorable. So that is the 50 monster themed miniatures colouring book. Okay, so that is our 5 non-Disney books, and then the 5 Disney books that Conor and I chose were this one. This is the Disney Villains colouring book. This was purchased from Etsy, and it is beautiful, but you would definitely need fine liners in this one. Yeah, this book is gorgeous, and it is in the same format as the Disney Kaleidoscope colouring books, if you know which ones I mean. But yeah, these are single-sided. They're printed on beautiful, really, really lovely, thick paper, kind of verging on cardstock. So yeah, just lots in here to keep you busy. If you love Disney and you like details, this might be really nice. You would, you know, definitely, I think, need to go in with fine liner or gel pens on some of the line art. But yeah, I just think this book is amazing. My only kind of gripe, I think, with this book is that several of the villains in here, there's 4 pages dedicated to that one character, but yet there's only 1 page for Captain Hook, and I'm gutted because that is my favourite page in the book, and I really would have loved more of him and also some more other Disney villain characters. So maybe if they could have just give us like 2 pages for each villain, 3 at a push, and then also give us a few other pages. I think Shere Khan from Jungle Book would have been incredible. I would have loved one of Madam Mim. I think that would have been just so much fun. Madam Medusa from The Rescuers, she would have been amazing. So yeah, it just would have been nice to have, you know, a few more villains in here. And, you know, like I said, right, this is my favourite. This is the Captain Hook page, and I love it. But there is only 1 page dedicated to him, and it's like, come on, you know. I have coloured a page in this book already. I've got this page flagged because Conor and I had our eye on this page a while back. So hopefully this will be the one that we do next. So this is the page that I've done in here already. This is a Cruella de Vil page. So yeah, and that one is done, and I really like how she turned out. And then I've just kept a note over here of sort of, you know, the hashtag that it was for, and then the mediums that I used. So this was done July 2024, this one. But yeah, really, really beautiful and fun book. There's Scar. It's Conor's favourite villain. So yeah, they're great. And then here we've got our thumbnails index there of the pages. And then we've got some coloured examples at the front. Love this one. But I would do the sky darker. And then we've got colour reference here for the characters, which is really, really useful. So there's that one. The next one is the Disney Mandalas Le Grand Carré colouring book. This is by Hatchet Heroes. Again, this one is single-sided. I love that page. Just so cute. Love this one. This page. Me, Connor, and my youngest daughter Emmy, we were on video call the other day and we watched Bambi together and it was brilliant. So now whenever I'm seeing Bambi pages, I'm like, oh, I really, really want to colour that. Really in the mood for a Bambi page after watching that movie. So yeah, this one is a whip. But as you can see, the pages are just, they're beautiful. They really are wonderful and they're such a pleasure to colour. And as I've said, there's lots in here to, you know, to keep you busy. Conor and I finished this one recently. It was a whip for a little while, but it's done and I'm really happy with how that one turned out. Coloured this one and dedicated it to Aaron when he was still with us because he loved Donald Duck. So yeah, I coloured that page for him. So that is the Mandalas book. We have also selected this one. This is Grand Classique Disney Hatchet Heroes. This is a square book as well, but it is hardback. So yeah, brilliant. I'm going to zoom out a little bit because this one is double-sided. So I'd really like to be able to show you guys some of the images in here. We've got some sort of card, like little card ones at the back here, like a little paper kit. So they're lovely. And then we've got our pages here. And like I said, it's a double-sided book, but it is stunning. Can't wait to do this one of the Rescuers. I watched it for the first time a few months ago and I love it, and I have watched it a second time. I also watched the Rescuers Down Under, the second one, and I wasn't as much of a fan of that one as the first one, I must say. So this is my whip in here at the moment. I started this months ago and I didn't realise, but Madam Mim's tail comes up here as well as when she's the dragon. And I don't have a note of what colours I was using, so I don't know, I'm going to have to just wing it and hope for the best. But yeah, the pages in here are stunning. They are beautiful and I really want to take my time and kind of do my best work in here. Because could you imagine having, you know, this book done or having a good chunk of the pages finished? How incredible that would be, just looking through the book and seeing these pages come to life with colour. Oh yeah, it'd be wonderful. The artwork is just perfect. There's nothing not to love apart from the fact that it's double-sided, but I can work with it. I can work with it. So that is the Disney Grand Classique, the square hardback book. Next, this one was an absolute no-brainer. It is the Disney Grand Block Graffitis by Hatchet Heroes. Now, Conor and I have been working our way through this book, and we want to continue to do so. Oops, I'm so sorry. I'm catching the tripod. I've got my phone charging, so I'm sort of catching the cable. Okay, so I've got my silhouettes book in here as well, but it's the graffitis that we're going to be concentrating on, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And like I said, we've got a few pages done in here now. Done this one. I love this book. I think this is my favourite Disney glue bound book. But the only downfall with the glue bound ones is that they fall apart, which is why I then put them in these folders, because I don't want the pages to be spoilt. I can't wait to colour this one of Prince John. I'm really, really excited for that page. I'm sorry, I've got my planner in the way. Let's just put that one up there. Okay. So yeah, you can see we've got a few done in here. But it's just such a gorgeous book, and always a pleasure colouring from here. Don't like this page. Don't like how it turned out. Yeah. I like the writing, but that's about it. And this is the most recent one that Conor and I did. So yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I love, you know, the fact that this is the graffitis book, so we've got the graffiti style writing for each character. Yeah, I just think that is great. So there is that one. And then lastly, I have this one. This is the Disney Méchants. This again by Hatchet Heroes. So this is the last of the books that Conor and I will be colouring, and then I will show you our little bonus in a minute. So like I said, this is the Méchants, and yeah, we're slowly kind of chipping away at this one as well. So beautiful. This is a whip. I knocked over a cup of orange juice and it's kind of crumpled on my page, but it's fine. I can still work with it, and it smudged the ink a little bit here, but again, I can colour over it, so it's not too bad at all. I love this one as well. Absolutely love it. Prince John and Sahis. Lady Tremaine, she is she's a work in progress at the moment. The wicked stepmother from Cinderella. So I'm just showing you, you know, just a few pages from each book. Really like how he turned out. That is a spoiler for this month. So yeah, you will see this page in my December completed pages. Gutted because where I spilt stuff, I've kind of got bleed through here all on this page, and I love it. I love this page. So what I might have to do is maybe black out the background here to cover this, and then maybe go in like pencils or paint pens or something just to cover the other bits. I think it's doable. So yeah, that is the Disney Méchants. And then the little extra that Conor and I want to work on is this one. This is the Disney Mini Portraits bookmarks. Now, I do need to get another set because my two girls have had a lot out of this set. So, yeah, I want to get myself another set of these. I do have a few that I have coloured myself, but the girls have had a good chunk of them. But I just think these would be great to work on. They're just really small, bite-size, bite-sized pieces, and we can kind of laminate them and use them as page flags. And it's Disney. What's not to love? I don't know if I'm... There you go. I'm holding that up enough for you to see. Yeah, I think these are brilliant. They're great. I cannot wait to do some in here. I absolutely love that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just move this stack of books to the side, just sort of move them out of the way, and then we will move into the other books that are, I think I've got 3 that are project books. The rest are just ones that I have pulled out that I would really, really love to work in. So you might want to grab yourself a snack, a drink, get cozy, get comfortable, because yeah, we're over half an hour in and we've still got a stack to go. So I will just move these out of the way and I will be right back. Okay, so the next 3 books, they are also project books. The first one is this one. This is Tales from the Witch's Cottage by Hannah Carlson. This is a full book buddy colour that I am doing here on the channel in our community. So yeah, we've got a few pages done so far, and then I do also, do you know what, I'm going to move that piece of paper. I do also have a few whips in here that were mine from previous, but yeah, if you would like to participate, then when you upload your pages, if you would like to use the hashtag Kate's Witch's Cottage along, then I would love to see your pages and admire them. So yeah, they're just, it wouldn't have been a 25 of 2025 if I didn't have Hannah Carlson in here. And I can tell you that I have a few of her books in this selection. So yeah, she's my favourite artist. My absolute favourite. Okay, so this page has been giving me a little bit of a headache, but we will be coming back and revisiting this one in January. So for those of you who are doing this with me, I am so ridiculously sorry for the delay. But yeah, please bear with me, and you know, we will get this done in January. We will get this page done, and then, like I said, I do also have a few whips in here myself. I need to fix this page because, as you can see, I have a crazy amount of bleed through, but that was my fault for just going really ham with layers and layers of watercolour here. But this is the first page that we did in this book together, and I love it. Look how it is catching the light. Can you see? Look at that. Oh my goodness. The paints here, they are from Renaissance watercolors over on Etsy, so I will link her shop for you. And then I do also have paint from Rebecca at the Art Spirits. I will link her YouTube channel and her Etsy shop as well. But just look, I especially love this one here and this one, these two borders, the Renaissance colors. This one here on the edge is a color shift, and it's just fantastic. So this one was a lot of fun. I've done this one, and I dedicated this one to Dame Maggie Smith, who sadly passed away, I believe, in September. So I wanted to do this page and dedicate it to her. it just made me think of her and the character that she played as Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter movies. This is a whip of mine, so I need to come in and work on this one. I'll do that in my own time. But yeah, January, I would love for us to get this one done in January, and then maybe start something a little bit easier, just to kind of cleanse our palette and, you know, a kick off then from starting afresh again. But yeah, it is beautiful. I was thinking this one, maybe we'll work on this as a refresh, a reset. This can be our reset button for the book. But yeah, I will be working on this one throughout 2025 as well, and we will just keep going with this one until it is finished. So if you do want to join along, I would love again to see your beautiful pages, and please feel free to use the hashtag Kate's Witches Cottage along. Okay, the next book is this one. This is the World Literature colouring book by the fantastic Eerie, and this is a project book with my two beautiful friends here on YouTube, Jo from Geordie Colours and Julianne from Julianne Annette Art. And so yeah, we are just slowly working our way through this beautiful book. I'll zoom out a smidge. There we go. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. We are now trying to work through this book in order. But I love Eerie's artwork. Absolutely love it. What's not to love? And, you know, she draws all of these pictures with toothpicks and ink. It's just remarkable. Really is beautiful. If I had time, I would have loved to have done this page this month. But yeah, like I said, we're just working through this one in order. That would be lovely to do for New Year, wouldn't it? The Beauty and the Beast one with all the fireworks. But yeah, if you've been with me for a while, you've probably seen this book and seen that it's kind of stopped me in my tracks quite a few times. But yeah, I'm currently working on this page here. I did start this on the channel with you. And as you can see, I am now working on it off camera. I've started going in with my Prismacolor pencils. This one, oh, this page, it's beautiful, but I didn't like the colours that I used on these bits on the wallpaper in the background. So it kind of really did stop me in my tracks, and I got really disheartened about it. But I'm going to fix it with acrylic paint markers. So all will be fine, but I will come back and just sort of slowly chip away on this one as and when. But yeah, we're making progress slowly but surely. Really love how this one turned out. And for some of these pages as well, I was using my Kuretake watercolors. It's like the box with the green cover with the gold foiling on. I absolutely love those paints, and I'm kind of hoping for my birthday in January that I might be able to get the bigger sets. So yeah, we shall see. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I do need to write Julianne's name down here, because Geordie and I started this book first, and then Julianne joined us. So I need to write her name down here as well. But yeah, we will be continuing on with this one. Okay, And then the last project book that I have is this one. This is Disney Cesar Coloriage Mystère by Hatchet Heroes. And this is a project book with my gorgeous friend Sophie from Sophie's Colouring Journey here on YouTube. And we have done a few pages in here now. We caught up with sort of the pages that each of us had done. I had done 3 and Sophie had done 3, but they were different to the ones we had already done. So we both got caught up with those, and now we're just kind of working through the book in order. This one, I'm not happy with this page at all, but it is what it is. I'm just kind of leaving it for a minute. Maybe in the future I'll come back and try and tidy it up a bit, but yeah. That one, Jiminy Cricket. I need to go in and do the borders of these as well. I like to black out the borders, so once the page is done, it covers here where I've sort of swatched my colours and whatnot. I had already done these too. Looks great with them side by side. It's so much fun. Yeah, so we've done Belle. This month we're doing this one. This is Pocahontas, so I'm working on her at the moment. So yeah, Sophie and I are working our way through this one. So yeah, cannot wait to get more done in that. I find these books so relaxing. There's that one. And then the last of the books I'm going to show you are just books that I've pulled out that I absolutely love, and I would really, really like to show them some love and get some colour on these pages. So we have this one. This is Bulab by Diane Dufour. Let me zoom you in. Yeah, you guys have probably all seen this book. It is phenomenal. And I think it's fair to say that Diane has really quickly become a favourite artist. There's not a single page in this book that I don't want to colour. And I'm really excited to come back and, you know, kind of really start getting these pages filled up. There's just nothing not to love about it. That was the first page in here that I completed. I've only done 2, and then I've got a whip as well. This one. Yeah, I've got a reindeer in here that I'm working on at the moment. I've gone past it. Yeah, see, it's just got a tiny little bit of colour at the moment, but I need to tone that down because that's quite yellowy at the moment. But I absolutely love the book, and I would like to get to this page as well in December, but I don't know if it's going to happen, but if I can, I'd love to, because this just makes me think of my youngest daughter Emmy and our cat Link. She is very much his human. So yeah, I'd love to do that, or even this one. It's just fantastic, isn't it? There's nothing not to love. I do have her, I think it's like Mermaids of the World. I have got that book and I haven't coloured in it yet, but I do believe she's also got a nature book. I think it's called Nature. And yeah, that it wasn't kind of one that drew me in at first, but the more I keep looking at it, the more it's appealing. So yeah, we may have to add that one to our collection. Okay, and then we also have a Rita Benson book. So I have selected mine Rita Europa. Absolutely love this book so much. And again, I'm so excited to come in here and get more of these pages filled up with some colour. I've done a few in here. Done this one. This was a buddy colour with Deb at Ms. Sweet's Crafting Therapy. Not my favourite page that I've coloured at all, but it's done. I like the colours, I don't know. I think I messed up the background, but it's okay. I do plan on getting a second copy of this book as well, like I have with the Asia book, and I will do it with the Africa one as well, because I think out of all of her books, these sort of, you know, the travel around the world ones, I think these are my favourite of Rita's books. See, these are lovely, the little vignettes. I think that's what you call them. They're really, really pretty. Lisbon. This is gorgeous. I always eye up this double page spread whenever I'm looking through this book. So I think it's a sign. I think it's a sign. This one. This was a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Dana, from Dana's Colouring Obsession here on YouTube. I love how this one turned out. And I have also got the postcard book for the postcard books for these three as well. The Europe, Asia and Africa books. And I've done the sort of the companion page, the companion postcard to this page. I've got that one coloured. So, but yeah, it'd be lovely to, you know, get more colour on these pages. I've got, you know, obviously because I've got a few done at the front, so it'd be nice to kind of go into the middle and back of the book and, you know, get some of these pages done. This was the first one I done in here, and I was so proud of it. It took a hot minute, but yeah, love it. I can't wait to do this as well. I'm probably going to struggle a little bit because I'm going to have the texture from the stickles here, but I'm really tempted to kind of go in with my Albrecht Dürer pencils and just very, very gently colour it. So it's kind of like, you can see the colour, but it's just very soft, it's very subtle. So yeah, there is that one, mine Rita Europa by Rita Berman. Next I have Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlson. This one and Soulmates are my favourite books by her, so it was a no-brainer that these had to be pulled out. Love, 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 love this page. It is stunning. I mean, they're all incredible. Got that as a work in progress there. Yeah, I haven't done much on him, but it's still a whip. I think this page will look fantastic when it's done, this double page spread. And I can definitely see me using some of my handmade watercolours from Rebecca and Renee. This one was done on the channel. I think this was a channel community buddy colour, this page here. And as you can see, I've kind of collaged in the background and splattered some ink and stuff over it. This is a whip. It's the story of my life, honestly. It's ridiculous the amount of whips that I've got. But I foolishly did not write down the colour combo for the pencils. But I do know it was my polys, so this one, my Robin Hood page. And I love that it's kind of like crinkly. Yeah, I love it. I think it's really satisfying. But this is just stunning, this book. I do have a second copy because I want second copies of all of Hannah's books. I think there's just a few left to get. But yeah, they're gorgeous. This one was a buddy colour with Camille here on YouTube. This page here, as you can see, it's, yeah, I just didn't like the page, what I had done to it. The page, let me explain, I'm so sorry. The page was stunning. I didn't like what I had done to it, and I was trying to fix it, and it just was not working, and I was getting more and more frustrated, so I scrapbooked over it. So yeah, we have a random scrapbook page in here. But yeah, I can't wait to work in this one, Tales from the Forest Kingdom. And then another Hannah Carlson book, this one, Soulmates. This has so many whips in it, but I would love to see this book done. And there are pages in here that I've coloured that I absolutely love, and I feel like I've kind of done myself proud with some of the pages, but then there's others that I'm like, I need to fix it, but I don't know how, and I really don't like them. So we've got a bit of a mixture going on. But yeah, this is Soulmates, or otherwise known as Spirit Animals. Yeah, these are pages that I don't know. I look at them now and I'm like, I'm not happy with it at all. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. At least I kept the colour combination for her hair. That's progress, right? Love these. Yeah, they're just fantastic. I had abandoned this page at one point, and then I just came in and decided to try and fix it and finish it as best I could. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It's not my favourite, but you know, it's done. This is another whip. I think this would be great. I'd love to do this in maybe like reds and blacks. I think that would just look beautiful. Love these. I think they're some of my favourite in the book, I reckon. These cards. Gorgeous. This was the first 2 pages in the book that I coloured. And even now I am really, really proud of how they turned out. I really like the background in this one. It's my Harry Potter Gryffindor themed pages. This double page spread is a whip. But I do have this one pulled out for December to work on. So yeah, we'll see how we go for time on that one. But as you can see, they're just beautiful, aren't they? These two, I'm so arachnophobic, it's not even funny. That it just gives me the heebie-jeebies, but it's done. But so proud of this one, and it was really different, and I love that you can see the pencil strokes, kind of how I've kind of like feathered the pencil there on her skin. Yeah, I think that was really, really effective, and I'd like to try that technique on some more pages moving forward. But yeah, like how she turned out. I don't like the background on these at all. So I tried making it better and slapped glitter on it. And yeah, if I hadn't have done that, I maybe would have just painted over the background. But now that I've got the Stickles glitter gel on them, I can't. So they're going to have to just be what they are. This one is a whip, but that one won't take me long. And I was using the same colours on these 2 pages. So, and I've started these 2 in my second copy of the book, but I was looking at it earlier when I was pulling some books off the shelf, and I really need to go in and deepen up the shadows on the fur because it's just a bit too soft at the moment. So I need to definitely go in and work on that. But that is Soulmates. And then I do have another hardback book pulled out, and it is this one. This is Luna by Maria Trolle. This is my favourite book of hers by far, and I do have 2 copies. This is my original copy, and it is missing a page. I am mortified to even admit that I got that angry and that frustrated with the page. I removed it, and then it made some of my other pages loose, so I had to fix it with washi tape. It's been a whole thing, but yeah, I just can't wait to do more in here. I think this is my original. Yeah, I love her artwork, and I just feel like I don't colour in her books anywhere near enough is what I would like. So yeah, we need to get some colour down in Luna. As you can see, my book is kind of like, it's discolouring around the edges, and I don't understand why, because my books are all stored really neatly on shelves, they're organised. So I don't know, but it's not going to stop me colouring the pages. It doesn't stop me enjoying it any less. Okay, so here is where I removed the page that was here from the book. And as you can see, like I said, it was coming loose. I've fixed it as best I can with washi tape. That's a work in progress, that one. But these images are just beautiful. I think this and Botanicum are my absolute favourites, but Luna does just pip it to the post. And as I've said with some of the other books, there's not a single page in here that I don't want to colour. That is stunning. This was a buddy colour with my beautiful best friend Tess, and I love my cherry blossom trees. Absolutely love it. Really pleased with that, and also the bushes here in the background. And then you can see I've got some stickles there on the water for a bit of sparkle. So there's that one. I've done this big double page spread at the front, which even now I'm really proud of. The leaves were definitely a labour of love, but I love how it comes out. I adore the limited colour palette, and I just think these pops of like the pink and purple really just, oh, they're just beautiful. But I think the only thing is that as much as I love them, my moths here, there's this one and this one, I just feel like they kind of get lost amongst everything else. So maybe I should have done them a different colour, but it's done. So that is Luna by Maria Trolle. Next I have this one. This is the Colour by Number Animals by Jade Summer. Illustrated by Alexis Joyce. This was originally a project book for this year with Conor. He zoomed ahead. His book is pretty much done. I think he's got 8 pages. I think he said 8, maybe 9. So yeah, I really need to play catch up, but yeah, I love this book. It is so beautiful and the images look great when they're coloured, and it's just so relaxing to work in these. And you've got the nice thick line art, which is great for using alcohol markers. They're single-sided. There's nothing not to love about this book. And they have also recently brought out a cats one as well, which I purchased because cats. No, because I love this book so much and it's very much the same style. It had to be done. But as you can see, I just worked through this in order. But just look at how vibrant and effective they look. Whenever I see this page, it makes me think of this beautiful big cuddly owl that Conor bought me when we went to the Blair Drummond Safari Park in August. This is like very much like the owl that Conor bought me. It's beautiful, so it just makes me think of that. Love it. And you know, owls and foxes are my favourite animals. So yeah, you see my completed pages. Look at that one, so cute. So yeah, I can't wait to do more in this one, and I think it would be lovely to come to this book and just sort of work on a few colour by number pages in between some of the other books that I've got pulled out that are a lot more involved and a lot more detailed. This would definitely be a refreshing palette cleanser between some of the other pages. So this one was a no-brainer. It had to be in the selection. Next I have Night Garden by R.J. Hampson. This does still have a bit of washi tape on it at the moment because it was an untouched book. However, I'm currently working on a page in here, so once the page is done, I will remove the washi tape and take it off of my untouched book list. But yeah, R.J. Hampson, he is up there in like my top 3-4 artists. I just very quickly fell in love with his art style. It is exactly what I love colouring. I love the characters. Everything about his work, it just really resonates with me. It's really difficult to explain, but I love it. So as you can see, we get 2 sets of pages, which is really, really nice. This is one of my favourites, the Royal Gardens, this one. But like I said, I'm working on a page at the moment. It's taken me quite a while. This one, this is my current whip in the book, and it is just pencil work now, and then maybe a little bit of gel pen later. But yeah, I'm using my Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils for all the vines around the edge. So I've just got a few little bits down here, and then these bits at the top. And then I've got obviously other bits to colour as well, but I'm loving how this one is turning out at the moment. And then I did flag this page as well, the cherry blossoms. I think Conor and I chose this page. I was looking through some books on video call to him, and I think we chose this one. I'll see that one as well. Out of Eden. Gorgeous. And we've got some little animals kind of hiding, dotted around in there as well. Hanging Gardens. Forest Cabin. Oh, take me there now. That would be so nice to just go to like a little cottage, a little cabin in the woods, no internet, just, you know, you can hear the birds chirping, you can hear animals wrestling around, you've got an open fire. Oh yeah, sold. I want it. So yeah, there is that one, Night Garden by R.J. Hampson. And I also have another one, A Frog's Tale. This is, oh, just, I love all of his books, and it's so easy to be like, that's my favourite. Oh, actually, no, I think that's my favourite. But this one, just, there's something about this that I can't even put my finger on it, but I adore this book, and I'm working through it in order. So again, this is by R.J. Hampson. This is A Frog's Tale. Okay, so that's our second set of pages. All right, so you can see the images here, and I love this character, Mr. Fogarty. I just think he's brilliant, and he now makes an appearance in a lot of Russell's other books as well, which is great. There's nothing not to love about this character. I love it. Absolutely love it. I don't have hardly anything coloured in here. I have completed one page, and then I've just got shading and gel pen to do on the next one. This is beautiful. I love this one. Absolutely love this page. I can't wait to get to that one. Let's have a look back through some of the others. Let's just take it all in. Oh, look at this. On Plein Air. Beautiful. And I think I would be tempted on this one to maybe do some soft pastel and a tiny little bit of watercolour maybe, because that is a lot of big open empty space. So I think if I could get a nice soft blend, just something really soft, really subtle, for the sky with like some soft pastels, and again down here on the grass as well, then maybe a little bit of watercolour, then really all you're kind of concentrating on is this. So yeah, that it'll just be an absolute joy to colour, like, you know, like all the other pages in this book. So this is the one. It's got a marker base at the moment, so I just need to go in with some fine liners and some pencils and a little bit of gel pen in some areas, and then we'll put some shimmer on the water as well. But I love how that one's turning out. And this is my completed page. I've got a little 3D butterfly sticker at the top. There's our page. Then I used the Mod Podge Extreme glitter on the water to really give it that shine and sparkle. So that is A Frog's Tale by R.J. Hampson. And again, I'm colouring this one in order, which I don't tend to do with my regular colouring books. It's just not something I've ever done. I only really go in order with my colour by number books. But that one, yeah. Okay, the next one is Circle of Life by Melpomene Chatsapanaghitu. This is my second copy of the book. My first got ruined, and I am gutted because I had maybe 7 or 8 pages done in that one. I would like to get a second copy just so that I can be a bit more free with mixed media and alcohol markers and things like that. But this is the one that I would like to do, you know, like every single page. No bleed through, no nothing like that. I'm so sorry, I didn't have it in frame. Let me zoom out a smidge. There we go. So yeah, with this copy, I've coloured 1 page so far. Got that one flagged. Yeah, I flagged this one because I love this page here of the windmill. So this will be one that I do next. That page. Just look at how gorgeous they are. This is the page that I've done. I look at it now and I'm like, no, I'm not thrilled with it, but it's done. But like I said, I will get a second copy of this one because it is my absolute favourite. You know, and I just want to really go ham with some mixed media in here. So at least if I've got a second copy, I've got the freedom to be able to do that without thinking, oh, I've ruined the back of that page, so I can't colour that one now. At least if I've got a second copy, I can do that. I hope I'm making sense. A lot of this video, I'm just waffling. You guys have probably got a headache. If you have, I'm so sorry. But I've started this one. I think the beautiful Sammy from Colour and Chat with Sammy, I think she started this as like a group buddy colour on Instagram, and this was as far as I got. So this one definitely needs to be finished as well. Beautiful, beautiful page. They all are in this book. There's not a single page. There's one with spiders on that I'm a bit like, ooh, it just gives me the heebie-jeebies. It makes the hairs on my arm stand up. I just don't like spiders, but maybe if I coloured them pretty. We'll see. Yeah, see, this is stunning, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. I do have her other two books as well, the Nature Mandalas and Enchanted Earth, and they are stunning. I don't really reach for the mandala book all that often. No, do you know what? I don't reach for that book at all. I love Enchanted Earth, and I do have a whip in there at the moment. That is probably a book that I would get a second copy of as well, but there's no point right now until I start showing that one a bit more attention. But yeah, Circle of Life. This one had to be pulled out. The next one, this is Mouse Guard by David Peterson. I've had this book for years, and I messed up a double page spread and I glued the pages together. But I do still have a few pages in here that are done. But I must say, I love using my water-based markers in this book. Absolutely love it. And I know that Darwin Inktense work really lovely as well. But yeah, I think I would use the Inktense for like the big areas like this, the background, you know, down here. I would use the Inktense for that. But then I think like the flowers, these bits here, and the character, I would use my water-based markers on those. But these are just breathtaking. Absolutely stunning images. And I know that this book is so difficult to get now. I don't know if it's out of print, maybe. But yeah, I know it's really, really difficult. And I have seen a few of our gorgeous creators here on YouTube say that, you know, they've been looking for this book for a very, very long time. And then it's kind of popped up on eBay or whatnot. So they've sort of grabbed it. But yeah, it seems to be a really difficult book to come across now, which is a shame. But I wonder if David Peterson would ever release another book like this, because his artwork is just magic. It really is. I remember when I got the book, I was like, oh my gosh, look at all that dark shading on it. Like, I don't even know what to do. But I think now, as time's gone on, I'm sat here now and I'm looking at the book and I'm like, it's actually really fitting for the pages. And also, it's less for us to colour. So I think it makes the pages a bit more approachable as well, if anything. So, yeah, beautiful, beautiful book. Love this one. Absolutely love this page. So here's one that I've done. This is all based in water-based markers with a bit of pencil on top and some gel pen. So yeah, didn't take long at all, not a lot of effort, and it looks really cute. You can see on this dude here, I was trying to get some fair texture. I'm no good at it. I tried a little bit on the dark one, the dark mouse there, and I gave up, and then I just shaded this one normal because I was like, yeah. I'm not messing about with that. So yeah, I love this as well. It's stained glass windows. I'm sure we've got another page. Or maybe I've gone past it. Yeah, here, this is where I glued those 2 pages together. I'm sure there was some more stained glass images in here. I'm so sorry. I just want to have a quick look because they just really appeal to me. I know we've got some in here. Or maybe it's just that one. I was second guessing myself now. Yeah, maybe it is just that then. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. And I would love to add colour to this book in 2025. It's just such a treasure. And I think maybe what makes me a little bit nervous now is the fact that this book is so hard to come by. So it makes me quite reluctant to pull it out. But at the same time, I don't want to have all these beautiful books on my shelf and me not colour them because they intimidate me or because you can't buy them anymore. So I need to just snap myself out of it and be like, do you know what? You've got these books, enjoy them. So that is what I will be trying to do next year. I have pulled out a Kirby book. This is Mythic World, of course, by Kirby Rosanas. This one and This one and Mythomorphia are my favourite books by him, and I cannot wait for the Dark Fairy Tales book. I think that is just going to be epic. But yeah, I want to colour more in this one. And I don't mind if a page takes me months to do. I really don't mind. Because, I don't know, these are just the books that, you know, along with, I think, the mythographic books and some of my others in my collection, that I don't mind spending a few months on a page just slowly chipping away at it to get the outcome that I want, to get the page how I look, and to, you know, for it to be the best that I can make it. So yeah, I really want to, you know, come in and do some work in here. I want to do this one next, but I need to finish the double page that I've got as a whip at the moment. This was the first one I did. Love how she turned out, and this was all based with Derwent Inktense and shaded with Prismacolors on the top. And then there's other pages like this. They are incredible. They're very out of my comfort zone, but I think it's going to be fun to push myself and see what I can do with these pages. Just stunning, aren't they? Gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. I think it's a Giant's Causeway as well. I think that's in this book. I love that page. I really do. So this is my whip at the moment. This has been a whip for such a long time, and I mean like maybe since last year or the year before. When was the book released actually? Let's find out. Michael O'Mara Books Limited 2022. So yeah, this has probably been a whip for about a year and a half. So but again, I do have this one pulled out to work in December, so you never know, you might see this one in my completed pages this month. I would love it if you did. Do you know, I'm not even bothered about like the mountain, the tree, like finishing him in the water. Not bothered about that stuff at all. It's the sky. It's the sky that I'm really kind of like, oh, don't know. So Yeah, where is the Giants? Here we go. This one. Look at that. Look at that. Again, this is so far out of my comfort zone, but yeah, I look at it and I'm like, oh, can't wait to colour it. So, yeah, absolutely magnificent. So that is Mythic World by Carrie Rosanes. Then I have a few of the mythographic books. Now, this was really, really difficult for me to choose because there's so many that I absolutely love. And I'm actually, while I'm sat here, I am going to pull this one off of my shelf as well. This was in with my completed pages for December. But I just, while I've got you here and while I'm sat here, I want to have a look and see if this is a book that I want to include. Because I'm just thinking, if I've got those 11 with Conor and I've got 22 others, then technically I could pull in 3 more books to make it up to 25. And then that doesn't include the 10 that Conor and I will work on for however long until the books are done. But we're not going to stress ourselves out or put pressure on ourselves. Yeah, do you know what? This is going to be one of them as well. I'm going to include this one and I'm going to write it in my journal. Oh, yeah, I've got a few pages flagged in here that I want to work on, but looking at them and I'm like, I want to do all of it. And I did finish. I'm not going to show you the page, but you probably remember from seeing the background, this has been a whip for a long time, this page, and it's done, it's finished. So you will see that in my December completed pages. I'm going to just put that one up there. And then I can add that one to my list. Okay, so we will do Wild Summer. Wild Winter. I am also pulling out Wild Summer. This is currently an untouched book. This is illustrated by Joseph Kattenbang, as is Wild Winter. You know, I love every single mythographic book, but these are ones that every single page I'm like, I want to do that, I want to do that. So yeah, even if I just get like 2 or 3 pages done next year, I would still be happy, you know, because I do find these pages take me quite a long time. I'm not a fast colorist, and certainly not when it comes to pencils and watercolors and things like that. I am slow, I do take my time. But yeah, this is, look. Oh my gosh, there's a ball of wool, there's a bell, a gorgeous little cat. Oh, this one, the honeybees. This makes me think of the lovely Kay from Colouring with Kay, because she loves bees, doesn't she? And when she's done pages with them in with like the honey and stuff, they're just it's out of this world what Kay does to her pages. It really is. So yeah, this one makes me think of her. Oh, look, turtle, and they're building a sandcastle in his back. This, yeah, I think this will be the first page I do in the book, because this one always just, I look at the page and I'm like, oh, wow, you know. So yeah, I think this will be the first one that I come to. Absolutely stunning. My son Caden would love this with the red pandas. He would love it. I'll dedicate that page to him when I colour it. He loves red pandas. So that is Wild Summer. Okay, and then so we've now got a third mythographic book as well. So we have Cosmic Spirit, and again, I haven't coloured in this one, but I thought it would be really fun to try and get a page a month done out of this book next year. Do each one, you know, for like the sign of the zodiac. I think it would be brilliant. This one's the love. I was going to say lover. No, it's not. It's the tower. the tower. So we've got kind of like zodiac and then maybe tarot stuff in here. Look at that. The devil. See, that's not something I would usually go for either to colour, but I'm looking at it and I can imagine how it would look when it's done. All in like the reds, oranges, yellows, some black and grey. Maybe we could throw a tiny little bit of purple in somewhere for a bit of contrast. But yeah, I thought if I could get one of these a month done in the book, I thought that would be wonderful. The Hermit. Oh, stunning. Absolutely stunning. The Hierophant. That is incredible. Oh, I'm sat here now and I know I'm taking ages and I'm so sorry. This is a really long video, but I'm just kind of, I'm taking it in and I'm so excited to get started in these books next year. I can't wait. I really cannot wait. The Fool. Oh my goodness. So this one is illustrated by Fabiana Attanasio. Okay, then I have Small Victories by Johanna Basford. I would love to work in this book more. I absolutely love it. And I can definitely see this book being one that once it's complete, I get another one. I just like the idea of this where you can just colour little bits and it's not going to take too long. You know, we've all got really busy lives, things going on. And this is just really, really refreshing and I'm loving it. So like I said, this is Small Victories. And let's zoom in a smidge. There we go. Yeah, the pages, they're just beautiful. They really are lovely. I haven't coloured much in this one at all. My youngest daughter, Emmy, she's got my original version. And there was a page in there that I coloured on the channel with you. But she said that I can remove that page from the book and stick it into this one. So I will be doing that later. We coloured this one. We went up to the park one day and she took her roller skates and stuff and Caden had his football and we just laid out a picnic blanket and we were just sat colouring with the Crayola pastel markers. So, and then I just added some shading and gel pen and stuff when I got back. But yeah, this book is just, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There's nothing not to love about this book. And I was going to say, I'm sure I did another one. This one. This was just fine liners and gel pen. And I had a whale of a time colouring it. You know, there's no shading, no fuss. And I loved every minute of colouring that one. You know, I'll probably do the same here on these as well. Maybe a tiny little bit of pencil, but I'd be happy to just do fine liners and gel pens. Yeah, they're fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Like, I can't wait to fill this up with colour. And I'm just thinking as well, maybe an idea for this page would be for each book you work in each month, colour a flower. Or so how many have we got? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we could say we could have maybe like 1 flower a day. Some days you could have 2 if you wanted to. Maybe do like a key down here, like a colour key for like your mood. And use this as maybe like a mood tracker. That might be quite cool. But yeah, I could definitely see me kind of like just maybe collaging and journaling a little bit in here as well. this is the page. This is the page that I had coloured, and I think it was with the Artex pencils, the 126 set that I was sent for review. So yeah, Emmy said I can remove this page from her book and glue it in. So I have that one. So we'll be working in Small Victories. I would also love to work in this one, Worlds of Wonder by Johanna Basford. This is my original copy. I do have another copy as well, and as you can see, this one is really discolouring as well. I don't understand why that happens to our books. You can see it on the edges as well. Look, I don't know how well it's showing on camera, but yeah, I've done quite a few in here, but there's some pages that I would like to go in and fix because I don't like them. This is a whip. Zoom out a smidge. There we go. That's a whip. That is just an acrylic paint pen for the background. I have no idea what pencils I was using to shade these leaves. No idea. This is Crayola Super Tips. Yeah. And then I've done this one. This was the first page the first page I coloured in the book. Love this one. Really, really love that. I think that's beautiful. I would love to see if I've got some like foliage and maybe wildlife stickers and collage papers and things in my arsenal, just to kind of decorate around the edges. I think that would look really lovely. Yeah, that's a whip. Started that page. But this book is just beautiful. This big double page spread was a colour along on the channel, and I got up to part 5. We did 5 parts and then I never carried on. I love it, but I would like to go in and fix the leaves because I just feel like they kind of just look a bit washed out. But I'd love to have this double page spread finished. I really would. You know, even bits in here you could go in with like fine liners, couldn't you? You know, and this mandala and stuff. It wouldn't take long at all. That is insane. I've seen it coloured and wow. I would love to be able to have this completed, but that would probably take me all year just to do that double page spread. This is one that I started with watercolour pencils. Yeah, didn't come back to it, so I need to finish that one. This was a buddy colour with my best friend Tess. Absolutely love her. And you know, we've been best friends since, I think, before I even started the channel. Was it just before or just after? So we've been best friends for like 7 years, and yeah, she means the absolute world to me. I just wish we lived closer. This was a buddy colour with the gorgeous Dana from Dana's Colouring Obsession. I wasn't keen about this black line, this black section here around it at first, but I actually really like it now, and I put a glitter watercolour paint on it from Rebecca at the Art Spirits. It does colour shift, so in one way it looks, I don't know if you can see, the glitter looks kind of bluey purple, and then you move it and it turns green. It's like, oh, wow, magic. And I really like the limited colour palette on this one, and I just think the blue, turquoise and sort of yellowy orange look really beautiful together. So it's a colour palette that I think I'd really like to kind of pull over onto this page as well. I think it would look really, really lovely. This one, it's just, it is what it is. Do not like this page at all. I don't know. I might try and sort of fix this up a little bit, but the background, don't know. I really don't know. But I'm not happy with that one at all. Love this one. This is one of my favourite pages in the book. This little sort of like teepee that they've set up. Really gorgeous. You've got loads of like cushions and things in there. You've got some beautiful flowers and stuff outside with these hanging lanterns. Oh, bliss. These two. I was colouring this one whilst Aaron and I were watching Girl on the Train with Emily Blunt. But yeah, I'd love to, you know, get this book filled up more, work a little bit more towards completion, and just fix up some of the pages that I'm not happy with. This page, I really love the elephant and the balloons. I love the colour choices. I do not like the sky, but I can't do anything about it because I've put glitter on it. So, and this is dedicated to another best friend of mine, Nikki. She loves elephants. So I saw this and I was like, I need to do this page for Nikki. This page, I had the idea of doing the buildings kind of like a silhouette, kind of like a nighttime, and then doing the flowers like dark blues and purples and greys. But I don't know, I look at it now and I'm like, I'm not sure. Maybe once I shade it and stuff, it you know, I'll feel a little bit differently about it. These two. This one looks really, really washed out, but it's okay. And then I coloured these bits here as well. I'd really like to do the inside cover. I would really, really like to do that, but I don't think my markers would bleed through. I don't know. Maybe if I use my Bic Intensity markers, that might work. But that is Worlds of Wonder. Okay, my loves, we've got 4 books left. But there are going to be 2 that I pull off the shelf as well, just to bring my total up to 25. So I have also pulled out Magical Worlds by Johanna Basford. Even though I've got washi tape here to indicate that this is an untouched book, this will be coming off. Do you know what? I'm going to do it now, because I completed a buddy colour in here last night and it's also my first page. So let's just, if you are interested, washi tape, look at that. This is from the beautiful Ellis Woolley here on YouTube. She's got a channel and she also has a shop. I'm just going to pull out some of her washi tapes actually and just show you. She does so much, so many other things in her shop, not just washi tape. She does lanyards, there's Christmas tree decorations, there's art prints, there's pins, all sorts. But these are some of the washi tapes from her and they are beautiful. I really want to show you. Got this little mushroom one, this one with owls and like tree stumps and stuff. You see that? It's beautiful. Little baby dragons. She does like her own handmade pouches and stuff as well. You can have like pencil pouches or some other like smaller ones. Just honestly, my loves, go and check her out. You will not be disappointed. I've got 2 rolls of this one. Badger. I've got 2 rolls of this one as well. The stag one, the stag washi tape that I showed you just now, I have run out of that. I think I've run out of 3 or 4 of my washi tapes from Ellis, so I will hopefully place an order earlier in the new year. But I chose Magical Worlds as well to work in because this book is beautiful. I do get intimidated by a lot of the big open space on the pages, so that isn't my favourite, but the illustrations themselves I love, and yeah, I'd really like to work in this one more next year. So this is Johanna's most recent book. And like the Worlds of Wonder, I will get a second copy of this one as well because I love it so much. That would be so nice to do this month. I don't think I'm not going to have time, but I kind of want to flag it. Let's do that. I'm really sorry. This video is going to be like so incredibly long. I really do apologise that this video is really, really long. But just look at them. Okay, so that's a sneak peek for my December page. But yeah, the images themselves are stunning. It's just unusual, I think, to see so much blank space in a book from Johanna because we're just not used to that. But we've also got pages like this kind of sprinkled between the pages as well. So these are kind of like small victory, you know, small victory kind of elements, little vignettes that we've got here on the page. You know, and these are, each one is a small victory. So I love that. I mean, things like this, where we've got, you know, some big spaces, like down here as well. I would probably go in with my Albrecht Dürer, I think, on that. I think that would look so pretty. But yeah, these are just insane. And I would love, I don't think I feel brave enough. I would love if this sort of dragon with like a Fabergé egg, I think, if he was kind of like sat on a shelf with maybe like brickwork in the background, kind of like a castle, you know, like the grey stonework of a castle wall. I just think that would look beautiful, and then have the really rich, vibrant, maybe like reds and golds on the Fabergé egg, and then our dragon wrapped around it. I just think that would look so effective, but I do not have the bottle to sit and draw all that in. I wish I could, but yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. It's a nice idea though. But yeah, I think, you know, we've got more of the less intricate and less busy pages as well, which is nice. Love these. Absolutely love these two pages. And I do have some kind of like Harry Potter vibe stickers and things, so maybe I'll add a few elements to this page. This could be like Professor Snape's potion room, couldn't it? The beautiful Lucy from Lucy Just Adds Colour, it wasn't that one, she's done like I think it's like a house, but it's all made of like candies and things like that, and she coloured that on her channel. This one, Lucy coloured this, and wow, she did a spectacular job. So again, I will link Lucy's channel for you. I'll also find that video and put a link for you. I was just mesmerised watching that video. Baby dragons here. You know, maybe on that one I could use you know, some of this baby dragon washi tape and just sort of, you know, frame it, put it around the edge. I don't know. But yeah, it's a gorgeous book, and I can't wait to colour more in here. So there's that one. Then I have the Cozy Spaces colouring book by Rita Prince. I haven't worked in this book, but it is stunning. She's got another book out. I cannot think of the name of it. It's a recent book and it looks stunning. I'd really love to add that one to my collection, I think. but I would like to kind of just work in this book first, I think, show her artwork a little bit of love. But this is beautiful, and this just makes me feel really kind of homey and cozy, and just, I don't know, I just really love this book. It is beautiful. So I definitely want to get some pages done in here. Look at that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I would colour her to look like Tegan, I think, my eldest. I'd colour her to look like Tegan, and then I could ask her, you know, what colour do you want me to do the hoodie and the leggings and stuff, you know? And she's got some really beautiful like high top Nike trainers, I think, Nike high tops. I could use those colours on these, you know. That could be Emmy, my youngest. They're just, I mean, look at this. She's sat in like a really cozy little den with a gorgeous triangular window, all this beautiful foliage around her. And she's sat drawing and painting. She's got a little cat curled up there. It's just gorgeous. I'm looking at the artwork and I'm blown away. It is something else. Yeah, so special. So that is Cozy Spaces by Rita Prince. Next I have the Yururi Journey sketchbook. This was from Amazon Japan, and I love it. I love these books, but they intimidate me because they're so beautiful. But yeah, when I do add colour to them, I enjoy every single second. I know there's a mandala book out, like a it's by the same artist of this, and it's got like little kind of like seasonal wreaths and mandalas and stuff. It's really lovely. This is one that I'm working on this month. This was a buddy colour last year with my lovely friend Heather on Instagram. So yeah, I'm working on this one this month. So hopefully you will see that in December pages. Coloured that one. But yeah, the artwork in these books is just incredible. Absolutely gorgeous and so whimsical. Yeah, just an absolute pleasure. This is one of my favourite pages in the book, this one, the lighthouse. Yeah, love that page. But look at them, there's nothing not to love, is there? This one where he sat there with his sketchbook and his watercolours. Absolutely beautiful. This is lovely. Again, I think like the same as that Rita Berman book, the Europa book, I'd probably want to go in with my watercolour pencils and just do this really subtle and sort of like, you know, fade the colour out just to nothing, fade it out to the paper so it's very soft. I think that would look so pretty on that. Here's all our characters. This was the first page that I tackled in the book, and I think this took me about 2.5 months. This page, I was just slowly chipping away at it. I would take like a break for a few days and then come back and just do a few little bits. Yeah, really proud of that one. The walls weren't meant to be as vibrant as they are. It was meant to be a very soft kind of like olive green. Yeah, it didn't happen, but I still think it looks cute. So I'd love to work in this one more next year. And also the Polar Bear Cruise. This one, I've got a whip in this one at the moment, which is the only page I've worked on. Again, I do have this page pulled out for December in my colouring plans. But yeah, look at that. Is that not just the most beautiful and cute page ever. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just stunning. Love this one with our polar bear, and then we've got a tortoise here, and he's got all these crystals on his back. Oh, love it. I love colouring crystals, so I'm really excited for that one. Look at this. If you like colouring crystals, there you go. There's a big double page spread to sink your teeth into. Keep you busy for a long time. But it's just stunning. Absolutely breathtaking. I know you guys are probably sick of me saying, oh, it's lovely, it's wonderful. But honestly, I've never known anything like it. It's incredible. This is my current whip. This one, and I am working very, very, very slowly on this page, but it's getting there. It is getting there. So hopefully you'll see this one in December completed pages as well. Oh, look at these. Is that? Yeah, look. I would have loved to have coloured this one for this Christmas, but you know, maybe I can get this one done next year. I'd love to get that one done. I really like these snow globes as well. They're gorgeous. Message in a bottle. Okay, so what I am going to do, my loves, I'm going to pull another 2 books, and then that takes my selection up to 25. So give me a few minutes. It will just be a split second for you. It'll be, you know, 5 minutes or so for me. I know what books I think I want to grab. So I will just grab those 2 and then we'll be right back. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so the last 2 books to make my selection up to 25 is Matchstick Mouse, a floral colouring book. This is by Morgan O'Brien. I haven't coloured in this one yet. And this is so cute. And as much as I absolutely love his other books, I don't want to restrict myself to a season, if that makes sense. So I thought this would be a good one. You know, we've got sort of wintry pages, we've got spring, summer, you know. So this will be lovely to colour all year round. So cute. Love this one. Look at it. Oh, so ridiculously cute. And it's lovely because, you know, look, sat here now with you guys for a few hours looking through these books. I don't know, it feels like it's really kind of sparked something. I feel really motivated and really, really excited to get into these books next year. And just admiring the pages. It's kind of like I'm looking at them again for the first time with some of the books, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think this would be great. I might even just colour it in order, you know. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, Morgan, Matchstick Mouse, a floral colouring book by Morgan O'Brien. And then finally, I couldn't miss out my gal Carla. I had to have a book by her. I adore Carla. I love her artwork, and I feel like her artwork is very me as well. I don't know, I just kind of, I love the vibe. I love the style, the aesthetic of it. I just, everything about it. And it kind of, in a way, it takes me back to my tattooing days, you know, when I was training to be a tattooist and doing all these designs and stuff. It just, I don't know, I get the same vibe, the same excitement when I'm working on Carla's pages as what I did when I was like sort of sat designing tattoos for someone, or like freehanding on their skin before the designs were inked. I can't, like I said, I can't put it into words, but it's just that there's just something, and I really feel a connection with Carla's artwork. So after looking through the books, I've selected this one, Rococo A Go-Go. So like I said, this is by my girl, Carla Magana. I do run a Facebook group as well. So what I will do in the description, I will put the link to Carla's YouTube channel, her all her shops, and also the Facebook group that I run. So I will put links for all of that in the description for you. But yeah, I was looking through and I was like, this is it. This is the one. This is the book I want to work in. I've done a few pages. This one was for Halloween 2022. This one. I'm a little Christmas guy. I'm not a fan, but she's done. She's cute enough. I love this one. Really, really like that one. This one. You know, you can just really let loose, have at it, and just have fun with Carla's books. And I think that's a lot of the appeal as well. But I look at this and I'm like, that's so my vibe. Yeah, it just makes me reminisce about, you know, the days in the tattoo shop. I don't know, it's weird, but there you go. Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So this will be my 25th book. So there you go, my loves. That was 25, 35, 36 books that I would love to focus on in 2025. As I mentioned at the beginning, these are not by any stretch of the imagination the only books that I will be working in. I'm not going to restrict myself to just these books, but they will be featured a lot because these are books in my collection that I love and that I really want to fill up these pages with some colour. And these will be the ones that I focus on completing, you know, over the next however long it takes. These will be the ones that I want to complete first. So I will probably put labels on these and put them in a separate cubby. I've got a little sort of cube unit, so I think I will put these in a separate cubby so that I know they are the ones that I've pulled out for next year and they're there. I don't have to keep searching through my shelves. They're just all in one cube, if that makes any sense at all. So here we are 2 hours later. If you have sat and watched this video, from me to you, the biggest hug and pat on the back ever. You are a superstar. I really do appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to sit and keep me company and watch these videos. It means so much. And I know it's, you know, it's easy to say, oh, I really appreciate it and da-da-da. But honestly, yes, I set up the channel, but if it wasn't for you guys watching and commenting and us building a rapport and building friendships and just sort of chatting on Instagram and emails and whatnot, the channel wouldn't be what it is without you guys. So truly, thank you so much. So with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Take care. Stay safe, my loves. And I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.